Miss Dawn Manuel Nicole Trisha. What's your number one hobby? Do you like taking care of pets? Like going out?
I like everything. I like to go boxing. I like to say hello to every cat in the street. I like to do all of that.
For mommy, I believe. And now, your first question is, sa tingin mo, Nicole, ano ang pinakamagandang natutulot sa tao ng pag-aalaga ng mga hayop?
So I believe that pets or animals teach us a lot of things that we sadly don't get between humans, and that's empathy. They have one of the kindest hearts, and they are only influenced by the humans that they see around them. I believe we should be more like them, to empathize, to show more kindness. There's no judgment. Animals is pure love, and that is something I hope for everyone to have, so that we can all together be a community that's safe.
That's true though, our traditional love always comes from us. Now, Nicole, your second question is, if you can describe a perfect world, how would you describe it?
Oh, that's difficult, but to me, a perfect world entails a world of proper communication between everyone. Communication is something that has been compromised ever since technology came into our lives. We're always on our phones, sadly we're hiding behind our screens, and sometimes that communication is not even translated properly. So through that, the world that I see is a place where people can be open without judgment, without feeling scared to open up, to always be inclusive, to speak kind. That's just something that I want. In that way, I can prove that being Miss Universe Philippines Quezon City, I can redefine my beauty for a greater purpose in this world.
She did not stutter. Once again, Miss Dawn Manuel Nicole Trisha. Next, we have Miss Katipunan Sheree Hidal. Kamusta, Sheree? Any words to your fans, family, who are watching you right now? First time joining a beauty pageant. Palakpakan natin si Sheree. So always our first with everything, and you're already a winner, conquering that feeling. Well done, very well. Now, we move on to your first question, Sheree. Ano ang naging inspirasyon mo upang patuloy na magserbisyo para sa bayan?
Ang naging inspirasyon ko para magsilbi sa bayan ay my father. Dahil naging barangay captain siya for 20 years, and nakita ko kung paano siya tumulong ng walang hinihintay na ako.
Okay. Maraming salamat, Sheree. Yung father mo ay naging barangay captain at hindi yung tulong at nakapagod. Okay. Now, on to your next question. How do you think a peaceful nation can be achieved?
I want to be a role model, not only by voice, but with action, to influence leadership to our youth and women. As a former SB chairman and the current AFP service from Philippine Air Force, from there you will not only learn discipline and leadership, but you will know how to be compassionate, to serve our nation in time of needs. Thank you.
Alright, thank you very much, Sheree. Next, we have Miss Bagong Pagasa, Steph Ponce. I really love the color of your crown, it's pink.
Thank you.
Is it your favorite color?
One of, yes.
One of your favorite colors. Now, Steph, your first question is, kung mapupunta ka sa lugar na malulungkot ng tao, sa paanong paraan mo magagamit ang talento mo?
Thank you for that question. All my life, kung alam niyo lang ang napagdaanan ko, it's not a happy one. Kaya ang ginagawa ko sa mga malulungkot talagang ginagawa ko lamang ay nagsusulat lamang ako ng kanta dahil sa panahon ako lang po ang nag-iisa, musika lamang po ang nagtulong po para po I can go on with my life. So that's all.
Alright, thank you very much, Steph. Music is your outlet. Alright. Now, being a musician, do you still see music as a universal language? Why or why not?
First of all, yes. Because everyone appreciates music. Music is life. Without music, we wouldn't have a tone or an undertone that we feel in our emotions in our day-to-day lives. There's always a song for every emotion, and that helps. That makes us feel like we're not alone, and that's what's important, because no man is an island. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Steph. Next, we have Ms. Bagong Sirana and Ray Marie Narson. Hi, Elaine. Can you choose that color of the gown for tonight? Alright. Now, Elaine, the question is, may hangganan ba ang pagbibigay para sa iyo?
Para sa akin, walang hangganan ang pagbibigay. Kasi ito buong puso mong kinakagalang ipagbigay sa buong kapwa mo mamayan ng Pilipino. Dahil sa pagbibigay mo na yun, madami ka matutunan sa mga kabataan ngayon na gusto kang tularan.
Alright, thank you very much. And your next question, Elaine, is, when is someone entitled to take risks?
For that one, if ever between life and death, of course, you're gonna really have to stay back for being to take an action to help other people. Because especially, if you try to have an empathy without it, so of course, you will really trying to do to help other people. For you, of course, like give meaningful people to their lives. That's it.
Thank you very much, Elaine. Good job. Next, we have Miss South Triangle, Lorraine Montica. Lorraine, you're so tall.
Yes, I know. I've been told it a lot.
Are you always at the back of the line?
Usually, yes.
Alright, Lorraine, your question is, anong sasabihin mo sa taong hinuhusgahan ka base sa iyong pisikal na itsura?
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, ako po ay half Nigerian and half Filipina. Ang aking pong tatay ay maitim, sa kanyang kutis ang aking namang pong nanay ay kulay porselana. Nung ako po ay lumanak, ay sinasabihan po ako na masyado akong maitim para maging Pilipino, ngunit masyado din daw akong maputi para maging isang African or Nigerian. Kaya naman ang sasabihin ko sa mga taong humuhusga sa akin, lalo na nung ako pa'y bata, ang sasabihin ko po ay, hindi ito tungkol sa akin, tungkol ito sa iyong karakter. Kung ako ay hinuhusgahan, hindi ito dahil ako may kapintasan, kung ito'y dahil ikaw ay may hindi maayos na kaisipan. Maraming salamat po.
I was going to comment, but I was speechless. Now, your next question is, what steps are you willing to take to attain a more equal and inclusive society?
I am all for inclusivity and diversity, and I would say that the greatest step that I would take to preserve inclusivity in our society is this risk that I'm taking right now. I am here on this stage advocating for women representation, which leads to women empowerment. And I believe that my presence in this Miss Universe Philippines Quezon City is one step forward towards progress. And altogether, if we acknowledge that it is important to acknowledge different variations of women and people, we will all grow, not just as a city, but as a nation. Thank you.
Alright, thank you very much, Maria. Next, we have Miss Matandang Manara, Lilia Marie Ortiz. It's with me, don't worry. Now, Nina, nabalitaan namin na mahilig ka raw sa pagkain. Pwede mo bang ibahagi sa amin ang iyong pinaka-paborito at bakit?
So, as what you've heard, I really love foods. I love foods because I have a very supportive and happy family. Whenever I go home, there's always a food in our table. That is because it is full of love. And I think my favorite food that my family is serving is adobo. It is very simple, yet if it's served with love, I think everything will be perfect.
Alright, thank you, Nina. I think everyone loves adobo.
I think so.
Patikman mo ba na adobo ko one time?
Oh, okay, there's my mom. You can answer.
Alright, and the next question is, do you believe that the country should be involved in a more sustainable activities?
I do believe that a country should be involved in more sustainable activities like research and development. I believe that if we start giving focus on research and development, we can make our country a lot more known in different aspects, like agriculture. If we put on a focus on getting more knowledge about our agriculture, it can be again the number one source of income of our country. And I believe that if we again start being a sustainable country, focus on research and development, we can be the change that we all been fighting for. Thank you.
Alright, once again, Miss Matandang Banana, Nina Ortiz. Ladies and gentlemen, next, we have Miss Rodriguez, Jamaica Rabanyosa. Now, Jamaica, your first question is, ano sa tingin mo ang nais mong makuhang aral ng mga kabataan sa pagsali mo dito?
Maraming salamat sa iyong magandang katanungan. Ang nais kong makuha ng kabataan ngayon na pag-aaral at pagtuturo ng magandang asal sa kanilang kapwa kabataan. Dahil naniniwala ako na ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Kaya kailangan ng kabataan ng tamang pagrespeto sa sarili at tamang desisyon kung paano nila tatahakin ang kanilang buhay. Maraming salamat.
Alright, and your next question is, do you still think that being hospitable is one of the best qualities of Filipino people? Why or why not?
Thank you for being hospitable. That is the one of the character of a Filipino. Filipino is the most generous in other aspects in our life because that is the most important things in this world, to have the hospitality and that generous, because character is the foundation of our personality. And I thank you.
Alright, once again, Ms. Rodriguez, Jamaica Rabanyosa. And now, ladies and gentlemen, last and certainly not the least, Miss San Agustin, Gia Bacanes. Now, Gia, ang una mong katanungan ay, isa ka misyonaryo. Paano mo nakukumbinsi ang isang taong nagkukulang na sa pananampalataya?
Maraming salamat po. Sa hindi po nakakaalam, ako po at ang aking pamilya ay isang misyonero. Kami po ay napapalipat-lipat sa ibang lugar upang magbahagi ng salita ng Diyos. Dahil nga po sa pagiging misyonero, mas madali po namin nahihikayat ang mga taong nawawalan ng pag-asa sa buhay at naniniwala na lagi lang dapat manampalataya dahil sa kahit anumang problema, panalangin lamang ang sagot.
Alright, thank you very much. And your next question is, Gia, can you describe a moment in your life when you felt fully accepted by everybody around you?
When I am growing up, I grew up in a Christian family. That's why it's very open to me and to my family to accept who I am. As we all know that this is my third pageant and I'm a little bit shy, but because of the support and love of the family that give it to me, I'm able to stand in front of you and showcase what is my advocacy. My advocacy is about no to teenage pregnancy. That's why I am here calling out all the fathers to please give your full love to your children, especially to your daughters, so that they cannot find love at a very young age. Thank you so much.
Alright, once again, thank you very much, Miss Ernestine Gia Dotanes. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the preliminary competition of Miss Universe Philippines, Quezon City. Palakpakan ulit natin ang ating nagagandang kandidata.